Team in the house. Good to see. Well, not I can't see you, but good.
Glad to be back.
All right, good to see you. Good to have you. And now that I've seen that video, I can never unsee it. Oh my God, Run On, look at your background. Run On, is that new? This whole setup? It looks
Hi.
good. Hi, is this all new?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Did you just paint that wall?
Yep.
Yeah, that looks dope. I really, really like it. Well, good to see everybody. You guys, we'll get started in a couple minutes. We'll do some introductions. Good to see you guys.
Trying to compete with you, Elias, you and your fancy background.
Guys, that took a lot of time. That's a lot of time, effort, and measurements, and I'm going to add to it. I'm going to go all the way. I have a couple blank spots up there, so I bought some new art to fill out. So
nothing's as cute as this little one, though.
Right. It
little
doesn't
nugget.
Hold on, you guys. When you're the leader of a soon-to-be $2 billion company, that's the type of backdrop that's winning. Okay, look at Kenny's backdrop. No backdrop is better than Kenny's. All right.
I got kicked out of my office. I'm working in the alleyway now.
He's got weights, he's got concrete, and he's got bricks. I mean, what more do you need? So you guys, we'll get started in a couple minutes. But Maria, are you still on the 75-day halt?
I am day number 23 or something. I don't know.
So how are you feeling before we get the meeting started? Before we get cracking, how you feeling?
Man, it's tough. It's hard. I feel good. It's just long days.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's long days. You guys, I am on officially number 9. And I'm going to encourage everybody that is on this call. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what your fitness routine is like currently. Highly encourage you guys to do this challenge. It will push you mentally, it will push you physically, and it will also push the way that you structure your time. Because last night, I had to do my 2 workouts. One of them has to be outside 45 minutes. I'm like, I'm just going to do all of my workout outside. So I told the man, I'm like, oh, I'll meet you at, they're going to go get food. I'm like, I'll just meet you there. She's like, where's your car? I'm like, oh, it's here. I didn't know that it was 9.1 miles. It's 9.1 miles. So at 4.7 miles, she came and picked me up because the road was too dark, but I did all my workout outside. But it pushes you because you got to get 2 workouts in a day. Both of them are 45 minutes. The water thing I'm cool with. The reading I'm cool with. That's been the only challenge, but it's definitely pushed me. So Maria, I'm glad it's hard. I'm glad it's hard.
And it's, I mean, I'm walking at 9 and 10 o'clock at night in my community because I'm like, I'm not starting over.
That's right. I refuse to start over. Last night when the app wasn't working, I was like, oh, it's not working. I can't track my stuff. But it's working today. So Chris, I know that you're on it too, brother.
Yeah, 25 days in.
25 days.
25. Yeah.
All right, look at this. So I see some people. I had to start over. It's all right, Jesse. It's all right. You can do it. I did not plan well yesterday. Ended up walking at 9:30 in the night. So check this out. I'm at Melody's house the other night for dinner. Having a good time. We're at the fire. And I was like, all right, I'm having a lot of fun. I was like, Melody, you got a book here? She's like, oh yeah, in the den or the dining room. So I went in there, took a break for 30 minutes, read my 10 pages, and then came back and got cracking with what we were doing and having fun. So you just got to commit to it. So let's officially go ahead and get started. I am stoked for everybody. I'm seeing people put it in there that they're getting started today or they're restarting. You guys, it's been a great journey thus far, and it's going to be a complete transformation. I already feel different. I feel like my complexion has changed. I don't know what it is, but I'm drinking a lot of water and I feel really, really good. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on this beautiful Tuesday morning. It is February 1st. What happened to January? We'll talk about that in a little bit. But before we get started, I want to introduce all of our guests on the line today. We see some new smiling faces. Welcome back to Delina. And we have some new faces on the line. So let's just go around the room. Let's do some quick intros. But before we do so, let's say what's up from the new Stockton office. Woo woo! I see you guys over there. That's right. All right, so let's go over to Marina. Marina, first off, introduce yourself, how long you've been with the team, and how do we know you?
Well, hi guys, I'm Marina Zawatsky. I am a new member of your team. Well, I'm kind of like an alumni of the team. I worked with both Elias and Kenny at Climb. And when Climb folded, I went to, gosh, where did I not go to? Many places. So here I am now, and I can't wait to jump in the stream.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to have you. And Marina said, well, I had a slow year last year. She still was able to put up $13 million in production, and she called it a slow year. So stoked to have you. Thanks for choosing us. Let's go over to Maria Whitson. Maria Whitson, hello, hi, welcome to the meeting. Welcome to our call today. How are you? Introductions.
Hi, good morning. I am new in the early phase of the application process, so I'm still basically onboarding from the Santa Clara Department of Real Estate and all that stuff. So I'm new in that phase. I'm also a new agent. I just got licensed in December. I've been in corporate America sales for 20 plus years, been a stay-at-home mom for the last 15. And so I'm just getting back into the swing of things, and I'm really excited to be a part of this amazing team and to work with you all.
Love it, love it. Well, welcome. Looking forward to supporting your journey. Will, to your right, my brother, who do we have with you? This is a guest today. You want to go ahead and do an official introduction?
Oh, hi guys. My name is Lovely. Oh, technical difficulty.
There we are. Well, hi, good to have you. Welcome. And we'll try that one more time, Will. Back to you. Take yourself off mute.
Like, should I say that?
All right, good. Let's keep cruising. All right, we're going to move on, you guys, for the sake of the media. I want to make sure that we keep some continuity. Any other guests on the line that would like to say hello and introduce themselves? Kenny, do we have anybody else on the line?
Maria.
What's that?
Maria.
Maria, where you at? Maria just went.
No, Marina went too, Kenny. You just didn't hear me.
Oh, Maria.
Oh, Maria.
As
She
well.
just went too.
Well, hello again, you
I
guys.
just went, you missed me. Pay attention.
All right. So we're going to do a brief introduction to this person, but I'm not going to mention them right now. But thank you, Cynthia. We'll be coming back to that person because he has his own segment on today's meeting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get cracking. Before we do so, if you guys have any wins and shout outs, please go ahead and put that in the chat below. Also, if you are newer to the team and we are not connected with you on social media, please put your IG handle below. If you do not have an IG handle, welcome to Team Fast. We're going to highly encourage you that you have a very, very active social media. So without further ado, I am going to turn it over to the one and only, the amazing, the extraordinaire, the leader of our mentorship program, who is about to launch our Fast Bootcamp. Cynthia has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to really develop content that's going to hit, that's going to be impactful, but that also is going to lead to you guys taking action, not only curriculum, but action items and applicable things that you can do right out of the gate. So I'm going to turn it over to Cynthia to drop some knowledge and some game about what is right around the corner. So Cynthia, let's hear from you. I don't have any slides from you, so you're just going to talk on this.
I'm just going to talk on it because I can do it pretty well. So new agent Fast Bootcamp is starting on February 7th. And I literally could not be more excited. It's all going to be going down through Mighty Network. So the Zoom link, you can literally just download the app, click the Zoom link, and you'll be entered into the bootcamp. It's going to be super, super like techie and flawless. And I'm just so stoked for you guys to check it out. This is going to be for new agents who are trying to build their foundation, or agents who have been in the game for a while and need to bolster up their foundation a little bit, get some little anchors in there, right? It's going to be open to everyone, but there is going to be homework. So if you're a new agent and you want someone to hold you accountable, there will be homework. It's seriously going to be a blast. It will be held from February 7th to March 16th. It'll be Monday and Wednesdays, from 1 to 3, and it will be recorded. So if you have a full-time job that you're doing, don't you worry, we have got it on recording, so you'll be good to go there. Yeah, and if you have any questions about what it'll look like, should I be attending, should I not be attending, any questions at all, hit me up on Slack and I'll get to you as soon as I can.
You know, I think we should do we should probably start our own channel. That way we can house all the questions from the fast bootcamp in one channel. That way we can just have that as our hub for questions and answers. So you guys, we're really stoked about this. We thought long and hard. Cynthia's been working, like I said, tirelessly behind the scenes, but this is going to be a great opportunity for you guys to truly, truly level up. And when we talk about curriculum and we couple that with application, there's going to be a sales aspect of it. There's going to be a negotiation aspect of it. There's going to be a communication aspect of it. So you'll learn the thing, but then you also learn how to communicate the thing and what sales skills that you'll need to have to bring it all together. So super, super pumped about this. So if you guys are newer or just simply need a refresher, make sure to tune into that. So let's get right into the meeting. Let me pull up my slides really quick. I'd like to once again welcome all of our guests. Thanks for being here. Thanks for choosing us. And let's get right into the meeting slides for today. And let me go ahead and press present and boom, here we are. All right, guys. So once again, welcome to all of our guests. Thank you guys for putting your shouts and wins in the chat below. We've already gone through the teaching moment. So let's go into productivity and new escrows. So for the people that are brand new, we always feature our CSU highlights. CSU is where we're going to track, where we're going to measure, how we're going to be able to really push ourselves to get better. The idea now is, how can I get into contract? How am I going to write an offer? Who am I going to write an offer with? Well, that's going to come from your ability to prospect at a high level. So hours working in their business. Amy Palin. She has just absolutely running circles with the way that she prospects and the amount of work that she puts out. So Amy, shout out to you, coming in #1 for the week. Damian Bledsoe, #2 for hours working in his business. Andrea Willis, I see you out there creating some great content, came in #3. Daniel Sundberg came in at #4, and Ronnie Escalante came in at #5 for hours working in your business. Think about the N as income producing activities. These are prospecting times. I was working on your business. This is the Einstein time. This is the thinking about the things that you're going to be doing. This is the marketing plan, the MailChimp, all the things that you're doing to grow your business. Vivian came in at #1. Right behind her came in #2 at Kwanzo came in at #2, excuse me. Ronnie Escalante came in at #3. Andrea Willis, once again on the leaderboard at #4, and Amy Palin, once again at #5. So great job to each of you for lighting up the leaderboard. Conversations, look at Damian. Damian had the most conversations in this past week, 58 conversations. Right behind him is Michael the Savage coming in at #2. Austin, good to see you, brother, came in at #3. And then Andrea and Kevin Bowie tied for #4. So wonderful job, you guys. Great job lighting up the leaderboard. Buyer showings, looks like it's been a pretty busy week for a lot of you. Ronnie came in at #1. Run On came in at #2. Kwanzo and Vivian came in at #3. And Andrea Willis came in at #4. So great job, you guys. This is a great way for you to obviously move your own needle, gain some momentum, and find your next escrow. So let's turn it back over to you guys for community contributions. I saw some great stuff happening. There was a new meeting that happened last week. If you guys want to talk about that, I would love to hear about the new meeting that you guys gathered together and put on. It was the first of many, but let's turn it back over to you. Who wants to talk about something going on in the community, something that you are going to launch, or something that you are already a part of that means something special to you that you want to talk about? Let's turn it back over to you guys for a quick second. Anybody want to talk about anything going on in their community?
I do. Renan here.
Yeah, let's go to you.
Hi. So I am partnering up with Mrs. Kevin Bowie to put on. So there's a Goodness Village in Livermore where they partnered up with, Crosswinds Church, and they have built tiny homes for homeless people, and there's 28 residents there. So I met with the executive director the first week of January, want to do some more community service for this year. So we're actually creating this for them. Amy is going to be coming in to be our teacher painter, and we're going to bring the community out to paint, and then followed by serving them some dinner. So I think we're just starting the logistics of that, but probably going to need a handful of volunteers to help out or even just join the painting session. So if you want to be involved, it's in Livermore, March 5th, about 3:00 p.m. to after dinner. If you want to join, if you're available, hit me up. I will put my information in the chat.
Love this. Love this. Absolutely love it. Anybody else have anything going on? Meetings, community contributions, things that are coming up that you want to talk about here in this platform? Nobody? Going once? Going twice? Cool. Let's move on, you guys. Let's go back to escrows. All right, guys. So let's get into new escrows for the week. And let's start off with Mr. Dan Sundberg. Dan Sundberg got into contract. This is his very first fast transactions. On his first transaction is his very first fast transaction. So Dan, congratulations to you. Once again, V and Will, you guys, these names are coming up almost every single week. Congratulations to you. Also, Linnell Dixon and Gabrielle Hooks, these two have formed this dynamic duo. We've seen this emergence of this beautiful, beautiful alliance with these two. So really great job. Panise, List with Panise, constantly grinding, getting on the leaderboard once again. Going out to Ginger in Stockton, flower power, bringing the energy, bringing the fire, bringing the true excitement for this business. I heard her in the office yesterday in Stockton. She's just stoked on life. She's stoked about where she is in the business. And she's doing some really big things in the community for Homes for Heroes. And then Andrea Lamadora got her very first fast transaction in the contract. So congratulations to everybody on this board. So let's go to a couple people on the screen. Let's go to Andrea first. Andrea, let's talk strategy. How did you get this lead? How did you get them to start writing offers? And what was it about your strategy that finally got your offer accepted? So let me turn the mic over to you, Andrea.
Hi, everyone. Happy Lunar New Year. I'm excited. This is my first fast transaction and first of many. This client is a friend of mine, went to college with her 20 years ago. And we got her pre-approved. The next week, looked at 5 homes. The 5th home, she's like, let's write on it. It was the first when she wrote on and we got accepted. The day after we put in our offer. We pushed hard for this one in that first I was going to be the only offer, or we were the only offer before the listing agent turned it over to the seller. We found out there was another offer on the table, which was higher than ours, in which I was communicating with the listing agent and, you know, just wanted to be up above. So it was about being persistent and making that happen for my client, and we're in contract. And actually, we have a 25-day close of escrow. Things have been moving along fast, and we're actually now at a 21-day close. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Andrea.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah. Hey, let's give her some love on the screen. This is her very first fast transaction. So mad love to you. Congratulations. But you really sought this out before you even got here. You're like, I know what I'm going to create with fast real estate and what I want to do in this business. So shout out to you. Congratulations on your first transaction. I don't know if I can hear from Ginger. Ginger, is the mic over there working? Can I get you closer? Can I get you talking about this transaction, or should we pass since you're pretty far away? Johnny boy, does she have the ability to talk?
The camera has a mic in it, John.
We got to take ourselves off mute first. All right, cool. I'll come back to you, John. Just kind of interrupt me when you can, but let's go over to Will really quick. Will, once
Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, we can, loud and clear.
All right.
Now, Ginger, get a little bit closer. Ginger, tell us about the transaction. Tell us how'd you meet the client and what was the strategy that got your offer accepted?
So this is my first hero client. I joined Homes for Heroes a couple of months ago, and she signed on to the website. And my lending partner, and I should assign to my lending partner and I, and we reached out to her. She was kind of hesitant a little bit. She also had talked to another agent And then I did a buyer's consultation with them, and her husband's like, turned to her and said, I know we talked to the other agent, but I really like Ginger, and I already feel comfortable with her. So that made me feel good. So then fast forward to them getting pre-approved, it only took about 3 days or so. And then they were on fire to start house hunting. And we put in one offer, we didn't get that one. And then I saw this one, reached out to them. Thank you. I reached out to them, and we got our offer accepted. We were only the second offer that was placed, and we got accepted, and they're super excited. Not only they're first-time homeowners, but they're also expecting their first child. So a lot of great things for them.
And I'll tell you what, Ginger, your excitement about this business and life in general is super, super contagious. So keep that spirit high, keep that energy high, and congrats to you. And way to show up. She shows up. I got to the office yesterday right before 8 o'clock. Her car was already there. She was already parked. She had the beanie on. She had her music on. She was ready to go. She was fired up. So shout out to you. Congratulations on all your continued success. All right, guys, let's continue cruising through. All right, so we're going to go to the next category. We have 550 to 990,000. Kim Liu in contract for 705,000 on a flex lead. Freddie Sanchez and Peter in contract for 750,000, and Mr. Sunny Wong got in contract for 930. Let's go over to Freddie. Freddie, are you on the line today?
I am, but the client just got here. I'm doing the home inspection for the property.
No worries. Handle your business, bro. Congratulations. Let's go over to Kim.
All right, thank you.
Kim, going once. Kim, going twice.
Hey.
All right, Kim, we don't have any audio for you, so we're going to move on, but congratulations to you. All right, perfect.
Hello?
And yeah, Kim, your audio is not stable enough. So, all right, we're going to go over to Sunny. Sunny, can you talk about this transaction, bro? 930,000.
Hey, yeah. Is my audio okay?
Yeah, your audio is perfect, bro. It's just her connection.
All right. So this was a old coworker of mine that they're actually immigrant family, and they saved up money for like 6-7 years after immigrating to the States, and they wanted to get into a property or tired of paying rent, and I was like, you know what, let me help you out. They don't speak a word of English, really, to be honest, so it was really hard for me. It was a learning experience, just trying to get them through all these vocabulary that I barely can understand in English, especially in a different language, right? But then I helped them out with the EMD. They've never done a wire transfer. I had to be there at the bank with them physically. I had to walk them through the entire process, a lot of hand holding, but it was great because it was, it was like I was able to help my friends out, get them into a home where they can start a family. They're thinking about kids. So overall, it was a fantastic transaction.
Love that, Sunny. And I'm curious. So, if, for the people that are new that might have friends, how did you get them to say, well, work with me? I see you in a different light. We worked in a different industry. Why should I work with you and trust you? Like, how do you get over that with the client?
Well, I think the idea was that I told them about, all the benefits of owning a home rather than just paying rent every month. And also, while they worked with me back then, they initially already trusted me as because I was their manager. I've always leaded them the right way, I guess, and they've always felt comfortable with me. But overall, yeah, I think personal connections, they do turn out to be business connections later down in the road. So reach out to your friends, reach out to your sphere, right?
Love that, Sunny. Really great job, brother. Way to start off the year strong. So congratulations to everyone that made it on that screen. Excuse me. Let's go over to Christina Darrow and Ben Rojas. This is another alliance partnership that has formed in our environment. Christina Darrow has just been on a streak of consistency, and Ben's been there every step of the way. Which one of you guys want to talk about this transaction? I know, Christina, you're super.
I can.
I knew it. Let me turn it over to
you.
Let me turn it over.
This one fell. This one fell out of contract. It's just buyer's cold feet, and we're taking offers on it tomorrow.
Say that one more time.
So what I'm saying, this one fell out of contract. Buyers had cold feet. So we're accepting offers on it tomorrow. I sent an email that it fell out.
Okay. Hence why she
This the
said,
one on Kelly Street?
This one's on Kelly, and if anybody wants to go see it, Sunny's gonna be hosting a twilight open house tonight from 5 to 8 p.m.
beautiful, beautiful. So Christina's getting a lot of listings. There's going to be a little mastermind in the office this week on Friday. If Ernesto's on, I'll have him talk a little bit about that in a couple of minutes. But Christina, great job to you guys for getting these listings. Great job to Ben. You guys are absolutely crushing it. So let's continue cruising on. All right, guys. So here's where we are for our closed escrows, and this is our pending escrows right now, and this is our average sales prices. For the past, I got to change that. That's for the actual for the last week. We had 10 escrows, a little over $5 million in production. Once again, it's a slower start to the year, but there's a remedy to this, right? The remedy to this is that we prospect, we make our calls. We're not going to talk too much about that on here, but we know what needs to be done in order for us to move forward in this business. Our average right now should be $25 million every single week. That should be the norm. That's the standard. That's where we need to be in order to hit our goal of $2 billion for the end of the year. So we'll have that conversation. Congrats to everybody that made the leaderboard, but I want to go to our fast story of the week. Panise, this one's out to you. Panise, she has dubbed herself the listing agent, list with Panise. She's consistently prospecting. She's got a strong social game. She's been a huge contributor to our culture, and she is just out there hustling, knocking on doors and doing whatever it's going to take. So Panise, I wanted to turn the mic over to you for a quick second if you'd like to talk about this. And
oh my God, I feel so special. Thank you. I didn't actually know if my social game is strong. I'm just like really trying to get into making reels and, you know, do more shoots. And really my goal is to get more clients and more escrows. So far, I've had 3 escrows of month of January, and I feel really thankful and blessed. And I just have a feeling it's just the beginning. It's just the startup.
heck yeah, it's just the beginning. So congrats to you. I see you out there on social. I see you out there doing open houses, knocking on doors with Aaliyah, and just doing whatever it's going to take to make it happen. So well deserved, well deserved. We see the hustle.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody's support. I love my team. I love you guys.
Well, we love you too. We love you too. So you guys, I want to talk about a couple new roles. First things first, I wanted to introduce everybody to Judith Castro. You'll see her on the call today. She is dialing in she's part of our international team. She's out in the Philippines. She's going to be my new executive assistant. So she's going to help me with minutes from coaching. She's going to help me pull in score cards. She's going to help me organize a few things on the back end. And she's just going to be my right hand to make my job even more efficient. So Judith, thank you for being here. Would you like to say hello to the team?
Hi guys, nice to see you all today. Hello.
I'm very excited to have some support. And as my role grows and my department grows, you are going to be imperative to that growth and success. So appreciate you being here and thanks for being on. Now, can I get a little bit of a drum roll, everybody? One that I can hear. Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, guys. So we have thought about this long and hard. I've given you some ideas of who this person's going to be. I don't think it's going to come as a surprise, but as we move forward as a company, here's my grand vision for this company. I see in the future that Fast Real Estate has its own media department. So stay with me for a second. Our media department is going to have several videographers, several editors. We're going to have, a photographer. We're going to have a whole team that is pushing content, creating content. We're going to have a brand department. That's my thoughts of grandeur. And I think that that's where we're going to go. Also, building out Gabrielle's department from the marketing side. Well, there's tons of talent out there, but I don't think that there's someone as talented as this person. We have now officially brought on Patrick Nissim as our full-time Fast Real Estate videographer. He is going to do some incredible individual branding for you guys. He has unique content. You can find him on social at Coolest House. And so I'll tell you what, I am super, super stoked for Patrick's new role, because I think what he's going to do is he's going to elevate everything that you guys are doing. A lot of the listing videos, they tend to blend, right? The idea is to get eyes on it, to make sure the sellers know that you created this great video and got exposure. But what we're going to walk into is an era of true personalization, an era of true branding that is indicative to you as a person, true storytelling, right? Us being able to tell stories about how we built this company, neighborhood stories, and so on and so forth. So, Patrick, I'm beyond excited for you. I'm beyond excited about this role. So let me turn the mic over to you. Once you spit some fire, bro, about what's up and coming in your new role. And he officially starts today.
That's right. Can everybody hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm really glad to be back. Obviously, this company was where I started my sort of residential real estate journey, and through the coaching of Elias, through the leadership of Kenny, through the tender love and care of so many people on this team, I have, been forged into the real estate person I am today. So, I want to sort of introduce sort of the project. We're essentially trying to, as Elias alluded to, we're trying to build out the media department. We're really trying to expand our footprint. Now, I know everybody's very, very excited to want to book me right now. I would encourage everybody to sort of wait, allow me to develop the process on how to do this in a tidy, orderly fashion, because in a split second, I could be booked to eternity. So there will be some structure involved in this. I will inform you guys as to what that structure looks like. But above all else, what I want you to do is I want you to look at me as a resource that you can stack on top of your listing videos, right? I think we all have the people who have been shooting our stuff. That's great. I want you to start using your imagination to think, what can I add on top of that? I think it's the best use of everybody's time to sort of sit and ponder that. If you've got a really passionate story about how you got into real estate, simply if you want to just take, themed photos for an upcoming holiday or what have you, that's all stuff I'm really excited to do. I'll be building out what's essentially like a micro studio in the Fast office at Jack London Square. I'm actually, as soon as I get off this call, I'm going to get a U-Haul van. I'm taking pretty much all the equipment that I have in here, and I'm committing it to the cause of trying to improve your guys's social game any way I possibly can. So just be patient with me. I know everyone's very excited. Be patient. Allow me to sort of get things rolling as far as structuring everything together. But above all else, I'm just excited to be back. It's a tremendous group of agents. You all have such an amazing story to tell, and you're all so unique in your own way. So I'm looking forward to doing everything I can to help bring that out with the amount of time that I have available to do that with. So again, just thank you so much for the opportunity, Elias and Kenny, and just grateful to be back.
We are so stoked, and well said. When we think about this moving forward, we're going to work with him to develop the system. We'll have a Calendly link. We'll have some, some guidelines and some procedures just to make sure that we're not running them ragged. But I like that. I want you guys to really start thinking about, what does that next level look like for you? Patrick is not going to do any listing videos. That's not what we're bringing him on to do. We'll still use our relationship with Envision Media to do all of our listing videos. This is going to be something different. What I'm going to encourage everyone to do is go look at one of his videos on his wall. It was the video he did about the Eichler homes, right? And Eichler himself, right? I think that was like a pure, like indication of what's going to be created in our environment. And like, that was one of my favorite videos of the year. Patrick, not knocking anyone else's video, it's just one of my favorite videos of the year. And so I think that this is going to help us elevate and take things to the next level. At the close of 2022, we are going to have so much content that's going to be built, and you guys are going to have grown tremendously from what Patrick is going to help us to achieve. So thank you for believing in the vision, first off, Patrick, and coming back to us. We know that you're putting a lot of faith in us, and so we're looking forward to seeing your master plan all come to fruition. So stoked for you, bro.
Absolutely. And one last thing. One prerequisite that I ask from everybody who wants to work with me is let's be ourselves. My objective is to bring out the realness out of everybody. You've got your stilted headshots, you've got your business suit on for all the content you want, but I think what's really going to help sell you and your brand, as and its individuality, is you being yourself. So Don't be shy. I'm an easy guy to talk to. I'm happy to put on some music in the background if it makes you loose. And let's just do this thing. I'm really excited to get together with everybody.
Love it, Patrick. Great stuff, brother. Looking forward to working with you. So let's continue cruising on, you guys. Now, I think that this is an important time, and I want to spend a little bit of time on this question of the day. First things first, actually, I'm going to turn it over to Kenny. Kenny, you wanted to take this over, so let me turn it over to you, brother.
Well, today is officially Chinese Lunar New Year. So we think of a question. So our question today is, what are you going to do to release your inner tiger since it's the year of tiger and build wealth this year?
Hold on, Karina, that's your cue.
And Karina's going to make tiger noises. Get a subscribe.
Release your beast.
Remember, it was supposed to come right after he said tiger, but it's okay.
I tried. I was doing it, but I didn't make the sound, so it didn't cut to me. Cut to me. Grr.
All right, guys. So the question is, once again, let me just throw it back. I love you guys. What are you going to do to release your inner tiger and build wealth this year? Let's hear it, you guys. Feel free to light up the chat or just take yourself off of mute. Let's hear it, you guys. Go ahead and light it up downstairs.
I mean, the obvious one is build your eXp downline. That's the passive income at its finest.
All right, Grr. Okay, good. We got some engagement in the chat. Okay, cool. We have a heart and we have Grr. What are you guys going to do to build wealth in 2022 and release your inner tiger? Go, Karina.
I'll go. Can I go?
Let's go, Donna. Let's start this thing off.
Happy Lunar New Year to everyone. Wishing everyone prosperity. This tiger this year is supposed to bring a lot of strength, and it's the water tiger. So brings a lot of wealth and energy. So, but foremost is we hope that this tiger brings out the energy to stop all this Asian hate and all that. It's been still, it's out of the news, it's still happening. And so we want to make sure that that is still out there, that we don't stop that, that making sure that is there. And the other one is I am actually tapping my clients with this year, was what I'm doing is the first of the new year is a day to bring an abundance to family. Don't go to everybody's house empty handed. So bring something if you're going to go to somebody's house. So it's tradition. So I'm going to bring my VIP clients and my other clients as well too, is I'm dropping off some gifts for them as well too. So it's kind of like a pop by for them and just making sure, because everybody's at home today and everybody is, most of them are not working on the first day of the new year. So in Hong Kong, in China, they usually take a whole week off. So, but it's kind of crazy. So, but I'm taking one day today, but I'm still doing my Popeye. So wish everyone happy, healthy, prosperity this year in the Tiger New Year. And thank you. This 2 billion is out there projection, and look at all the things that we already have in plan. Welcome back, Patrick. We missed you entirely. And so these are things. Be you, but fast, right? That's our motto for sure. So good luck everyone in the new year.
I love it. I love it. So let's go through some of the comments down below. Jung Hee says, getting my pipeline so organized. Yep. And she's going to be a master at Follow Up Boss. Jeff says, help 25 clients already. Close 1 out of 24. Good job. I love this. Add massive value to my clients and anyone I come into contact with. I love this. Zyra says, let's go to Zyra. Take action. Yes, Zyra. Lead with love and passion. I am a manifesting machine, Jules says. Kathy Daniels, stop being afraid. Be the hunter instead of the hunted. Ooh, I love this. Julie says NFTs. I love this. I have a thriving real estate business. Cool. Will says, start my Team Fast reality show. My tiger is coming out. Ooh, I can't wait to see this. This is going to be great. People have been talking about this for 2 years now. When are you guys going to come out with this show? Bro, I'm excited to see this. Marina, I'll be happy to just absorb some of the tech I'm bombarded with to increase production. I love this. Jesse, dedicate my time and energy to develop my business and overcoming my fears. Grr, at will. Our vlog starts this week and we will be having our first episode. Yep, you guys are going to see a podcast coming soon too. It's Keep It Moving podcast. Patrick is going to help that. I'll be leaning on you guys, be talking with you guys, having some real estate conversations, and we're going to create some really fun, creative content this year. Make more videos. That's from Colette. Unite my communities. Remain available and ready to be of service. Hunt more. You guys, there is tons and tons of stuff here. Chris says, build my eXp team up and focusing on recruiting. Be more consistent with my calls. Complete my 75-day hard. Yes, I love this. Finally get healthy. Pre-quarantine weight and put out that content again. I love that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Rakitha says, give 1% more every day in my business and shed 1% of the fear and negativity that is keeping me stagnant. Man, this is really good stuff. Maria says, be a sponge and learn. I am new. Absolutely love this. So you guys, really, really great stuff. You guys have to say, here's the thing. I always ask people, and I asked this on coaching yesterday, like, what are you truly passionate about in this business, right? I had so many great responses yesterday. Like, what am I passionate about? Well, if you know what you're passionate about in this business, how much opportunities are you getting to do the things that you're truly passionate about? Oh, I love to help people. I love to give back my community. How much are you actually getting those opportunities? Well, I'm not, because I'm not doing the action, right? So if you want to give back, if you want to change the world, if you want to help people build wealth in real estate and all these things that you say you want to do that truly move you as a human being, then you got to get in front of more people. You got to let them feel your light, feel the fire, right? You get to prospect to people. You get to knock on someone's doors. You get to help a family out and help them create, independence and wealth. You get to, right? This is a huge opportunity for you guys. So don't just speak these things. Don't just write these things. Live these things in 2022 and beyond. And we're here to support you 100% of the way. You guys, I don't really have much more, so I want to turn it over to you guys. Does anybody want to chime in on this topic? Anybody have something that they want to share, something they want to say to the group, to the masses? Anybody? Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Well, if there's nothing else, I appreciate you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Cynthia, I'm really stoked about what's ahead. Let's give Gabrielle a huge shout out. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you guys have or have not, please make sure to check your emails. Gabrielle has created our weekly newsletter. This is, I think, the third week in a row, and a second week in a row. Fire. She's going to produce some really incredible stuff for this next month. We have some great ideas, some thoughts that she wants to implement. So Gabrielle, huge shout out to you and all the work that you're doing from a marketing standpoint. It is amazing what is developing, and I love what's happening. Anything else? Kenny, Karina, Johnny Boy, anything from the rest of the leadership team?
Sure.
Office tour on Friday, I think at 2 for Sacramento at 710 12th Street. We're checking out a new spot. It's a really cool spot. There's brick. It's like 3,000 square feet. There's three medium-sized room. It looks like a mini version of this, which is pretty cool because I haven't seen that in the office environment. So it's like office, just hybrid. So we'll be there Friday, and then we're still working on the Walnut Creek office. We got a counter offer back on it, so we're going back and forth on that. And Hayward, we finalized the layout and the plans. That's still, as far as I know, still on track to open in April. So about that. And Hercules, I have no idea. Hercules is all down to whatever PG&E wants to do for the building.
Cool. So it's coming soon.
What about San Francisco, Kenny?
We actually have an industrious co-working space there on 1700 Montgomery Street. We'll definitely look into like retail space once we get a good solid 10 agents out there that are producing. I think we're like more than halfway there. So it's a big commitment to sign a 5-year office space. So as soon as we get more people out there, we're definitely looking at that. Industrious is really cool. So Kevin Magna and Ben Rojas on the screen right now is in our industrious. Actually, no, wait, there's 2 people. There's tons of people in industrious today. So Walnut Creek office and Kevin, that's what it looks like in San Francisco. It's a similar format, same company.
Love it. Let's go over to the data scientist, lead scientist, excuse me. Ben, any updates? I know that we have an event today. Do you want to drop some knowledge on that?
Yeah. So again, every Tuesday at 2 p.m., we have the onboarding for the new Op City agents. If you would like a refresher, if you want to ask some questions before the week starts, 2 p.m. today on Zoom. If you have, or if you want access to the link, Slack me and I will send it to you. Otherwise, all the new agents who are new to Op City should have received an email and a calendar invite for that today. Thursday, we have our mastermind and tips and tricks for OpCity again. And you should have also received that. If you want access, let me know. And then for Ojo, which everyone has been waiting for, we finally got the list of agents out to Ojo. They're going to send a master agreement to Kenny. Kenny has to okay it, and then we'll all receive onboarding access to that. So that should be done, within this week.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Zillow Flex meeting Thursday, I believe, Elias. So Zillow Flex, we have this. Zillow Flex is literally the most important month ever for Zillow Flex. If we don't perform, then I'm not sure we have Zillow Flex anymore. So Elias, we'll talk about Thursday training.
So Thursday, you guys, we're going to have our Zillow Flex meeting, same time, 9:30. Listen, if you are on Flex, you guys got to be at that meeting on time, and you guys have to attend that meeting. Super important. What we need to do is we need to say, who are the leads that I have right now that are most likely to transact? And let's get those people in a contract. Then at 10:30, we're going to have an online leads training. Every single Thursday, we're going to move from doing Zillow auditions to having that be an all leads, online leads training. So you're going to come in, we're going to have some of the same conversations, but there's continuity across the board. Anybody that's getting online leads should come to that 10:30.
And
so
with online leads, so last year, Flex, I think it was 15% of our total company business. We closed 99 million on Flex. The other online leads like Redfin, OpCity, Ojo, I think accounted for maybe 5% more of our business. So it's good and bad. Many of us are not great at online leads. But the good part is 80% of our company's business is not online leads based. Many companies and teams are. So that's actually a good thing. You guys are creating content and branding yourself. We're not relying on it. But it's hard to do both at the same time. So we're doing our best. But one more thing is, follow boss. So Chime is no more. You can't even log into Chime. If you haven't got the email already, I got one email. So I don't know, you can't get on Chime anymore, but follow boss 100%. We're all in the follow boss. It's really important for you guys to do your activities in there, do your emails in there, do your calls in there, so you can have a record of it for yourself to become better converters. And then stats will automatically be updated to Sisu. So we're doing a lot of cool stuff with Sisu this year. We're going to be moving our onboarding process onto there. You'll see it. It hasn't been done to this level before, so we're pretty excited to really dive in and be one of the first teams to really maximize Sisu. And then it also does really great transaction management. So we're trying to find ways to tie that in too, because on staff, we do have a listing coordinator. We're going to be planning to hire more physical admin staff to help you get through your transaction. So we're running like a team-rich model where we have all the resources of the brokerage, but we're also running like a team. So we are a little more tied into your business to make you more efficient.
Good stuff.
Really quick, speaking of efficiency, I would like to thank every single person that has utilized threading responses on Slack. Like you all, we appreciate it so much. It helps my brain. I spend like 99% of my day on Slack. So whenever possible, respond to people, use the threaded responses, appreciate it.
If you guys see me like copy someone's comment and pasting it back in the thread, wondering why I'm doing that, it's just because someone didn't type inside the thread, so I'm moving that person in. It's because we can't have the Slack channels aren't a chat room. It's like a Facebook, right? Like you reply to someone, you wouldn't reply to someone making your own post. So when you're doing a single response in the chat, it gets really messy.
And if anyone's confused, I'm happy to explain it to you. One-on-one tutorial, whatever, drop in the huddle. Like if this sounds like a foreign language, I am happy to explain it. It helps keep the consistency for the whole team. So.
And thank you for our hall monitors that are helping spread the word about, hey, Freddie responses. I see Freddie, I see Donna, I see other people chiming in. Please just make sure we keep it clean. Brandon, you had a question about what Sisu. Send Molly a message in Slack and she'll get you all set up if you don't have it. Linnell Dixon, you had your hand up.
Hi guys, I wanted to ask a question in regards to Flex. For the newer agents who haven't done a buyer consultation with you, has that changed? Do they have to do a buyer's consultation with you, or can they record themselves and then send it to you? I think I heard you say that.
It's a good question. So we're now going to be moving everything to Spark Hire. So Spark Hire, I've created it, and Joellen, she got it yesterday. If you have not done a buyer's consultation with us, now we have 9 questions that are laid out in a buyer's consultation that you should cover in a buyer's consultation. And then you simply just hit the record button and you'd answer that, like, all right, tell me what the 3 contingencies are. You press record and then you walk through that. all right, what is the escrow process and closing process? Hit record, and then you feed that back to us. Then that way we can look at it, help you get better on certain parts, and then we can store all of those in Mighty Networks. So you guys have reference point, but like, hey, Linnell kills it on contingencies. Go to 2 minutes in on appraisal contingency and listen how she talks about that. So we'll be able to house it different. Also, I'm going to be sending a link to everybody for your guys' UVP, for your unique value proposition. You just hit the record button and we'll hear you guys spit some fire. Once again, we'll be able to use that for training purposes and content later on. So
yeah, Spark Hire is really exciting because it's a interview app where a lot of top teams use it, like Kyle Whistle, Brian Configure, Daniel Bear, where they ask you questions and you answer when you're interviewing for a job. But we decided, I think I haven't heard anyone else use it before. We're moving the conversation on there. That way your mentors, your coaches, Elias, Cynthia, Eric later can listen on it and really hone in on those skills. And that way you don't have to book a 15-minute, half-hour meeting with someone just to get that done. We can digest it this at a time, and you might crush it in number 1 and 4 and 5, but suck at 6 and 8. And then we can also have a database of that too, so we can then pump it in Mighty Networks. So we're really doing something that hasn't been done before to get your skill sets up. And then because it's digestible, then someone can watch parts of it here and there, and you're not having all done at one time. So that's going to be done through Spark Hire, sparkhire.com.
Well, I'll have the link sent out to everybody by the end of the week. And if you guys are experienced and you still want to provide your buyer's consultation or answer the 9 questions, I'd love to see that as well. So I'll make sure you get that. And Colette, the questions live inside of Spark Hire. So there's an intro video about what's going to happen. Then there's the 9 questions. Then there's an outro video. So be on the lookout for that. I'll make sure that hits your guys' inbox by the end of the week. And Judith will help me with that. Good stuff. Anything else? Oh, Ernesto, bro, you want to talk about this Friday?
Sure. Yeah, it's really kind of informal. Different agents have been asking for help with different things, and I get asked about YouTube, and people are asking Christina about direct mail. So super informal, just agents helping other agents. So I still need to make some calls and finalize some folks, but things like, speaking to Roxanne yesterday, Roxanne just loves on her database, calls everybody for anniversaries and birthdays, and that over time has done really well for her. Julie has done super well with Client Giant. I am committed to YouTube this year. I'm actually partnering with some folks on this team to pay for editing, and we're going to meet up once a week to film content. So I'm happy to just open the book on how to actually do well and different tech tools for YouTube. I want to get someone that can teach us how to do cool reels. So we're just sharing best practices.
When is this?
Friday. It's all last.
What time of the day? And
we haven't finalized it yet. We're thinking 11 to 3, just so nobody hits traffic. Super informal, won't be the last one. So we'll see where this one goes and see what the turnout's like. Cool. And we'll keep doing it.
Awesome. So let us know if you secure time that we can get it on the calendar, and then we'll do more of this stuff. I think this is a really good idea. So you guys, if there's nothing else from the masses, let's go out there and take action, you guys.
Hey,
right?
Is that thing at the Oakland office?
We'll send out an announcement later today. I still want to talk to a couple people and then have a lineup, and we'll post it later today.
Thank you.
Just watch Slack today.
Yep. So you guys, let's go out there and take some action. Let's find some people that we can help. Let's go talk about real estate. Let's make some calls. When you go back old school, when you think about like Jen and Dewey, how they first started out in their career, they were relentless about making calls. They would have a bet every single month. Did you make any calls? Who made more? Man, we have 10 more or 5 more days left. I don't want to lose $100. Like, they would go against each other and compete against each other. And so you're going to see on the Team Fast calendar, prospecting power hours. That way you guys can say, okay, cool. Who wants to go to the office right now for power and make calls? Literally, making calls needs to be something that is a huge part of your business. Also, we're going to have Alicia come back in from Chicago Title to talk about farming. We're seeing tons and tons of farming going on in our environment. We're going to help you guys even learn it more, take that to the next level. So some big things coming on the calendar for you guys. So make your calls, be about the action this week. Highly, highly recommend you guys get the book Winning by Tim Grover. I'm reading that book again, and it's lighting me up, you guys. Shout out to all the people that are doing the 75 hard. This shit is hard. It's really, really challenging, but I'll tell you what, it's rewarding. I'm only on day 9. So let's get out there and crush the week, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's go and get to that $25 million mark. There's no reason a team of this size with your talent should be at only $6 million in production. You guys are far more talented than that. So let's get out there, crush our week. Appreciate you guys. I'm heading over to the Stockton office. So I'll see you folks soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace, peace, peace. Bye, guys.